the mic up. They have it on this contraption. It looks like I shouldn't move it. All right, I think that's working. So welcome everyone. Please, come in and find a seat. And I wanted to just first, kind of mention that this is actually being live streamed, so that it's being, broadcast to Insper in Brazil, and I guess to whoever else might have the link. So we want to try to use a microphone. So the people that are speaking will be here, but if anyone wants to have a comment or something, we do have a mic, and Greg will bring it to you. So I'll ask you to wait till you get to mic to talk. So I guess we can go ahead and get started. So my name is Nancy Amato, and I'm the department head in computer science here at the University of Illinois. And it's my great pleasure to serve as the MC for this, event, which is a really great inaugural event for our partnership with Insper. So first off, I want to thank everyone who's here in person and who's online. We don't get to see you, I guess, because we don't have the Zoom screen. And I want to start off with just a few brief welcoming remarks, and then I'll introduce a number of various guests from Illinois and Insper to get us started. So I'd like to say that it's our goal here at Illinois Computer Science and the Granger College of Engineering to pursue every opportunity to further our efforts in groundbreaking research and revolutionary education. And we're thrilled to be joined by our new partners in this effort at Insper Institute de Ensino de Pesquisa, or the Insper Institute of Education and Research. That's something I'll have to learn how to say properly over the next few years. Located in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Together, we have entered into a new partnership on July 1st, and since then, and actually already even before then, we have been working hard on planning and are already off to a great start. Our partnership includes research and educational collaborations and faculty and student exchanges. And we look forward to opening our minds to the new opportunities and perspectives that this relationship will certainly provide to us here at Illinois and hopefully our partners at Insper as well. We're thrilled to be able to share a little bit more details about what this partnership will entail today. And to begin that process now, I'm happy to welcome Bill Bernhard, our Interim Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs and Provost with the University of Illinois.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Bill Bernhard. I am the interim provost from the University of Illinois, and I am delighted to be here today to celebrate the partnership between our university and Insper and the growing relationship between the Granger College of Engineering and our colleagues from Brazil. These partnerships are tremendously important for our university. They are going to create new opportunities for our faculty. They're going to create new opportunities for our students. They are going to extend the reach of both our institutions. But most importantly, these partnerships are important because they are going to lead to innovations and discoveries that will move us all forward together. I think we all recognize that today's challenges, grand challenges, are global in scale. And to address those types of problems, we need to be thinking at a world scale. And that involves conversations, discussions, exchanges, interactions across countries, across continents. And this type of partnership will lead to better solutions, more innovation, and will address the impact. It will help grow the impact and visibility of both our institutions. We are delighted to welcome you all and very excited for the conversations that you'll have here that will extend this partnership. It was delightful to meet the Insper scholars who are here on sabbatical already, enjoying the interaction and their time together. And we look forward to many great discoveries and a deepening relationship over the coming years. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Bill, very much. Next, I'd like to welcome up Retu Mabukolela. She's our Vice Provost for International Affairs and Global Strategies.
Good evening, colleagues and friends here in Champaign-Urbana, as well as our colleagues and friends in Brazil. My name is Retu Mabukela, Vice Provost for International Affairs and Global Strategies. And in this role, I have the distinct pleasure of working and engaging with colleagues, with students, with staff here on our campus, as well as at various institutions around the world where we seek to forge mutually beneficial relationships. But today, I'm especially delighted to celebrate this Illinois Insper partnership and relationship. For our university, creating and sustaining global partnerships is an essential aspect of excellence and innovation here at the University of Illinois. These partnerships not only strengthen and benefit our individual missions, but also provide meaningful pathways to collaboration, facilitating new relationships, connecting our faculty and researchers, and encouraging intercultural exchange between our students. When we partner across borders, we create access to richer knowledge, innovation, leadership, and engagement to solve our world's most intractable challenges. As some of you may know, the University of Illinois recently launched a new global strategy that we are calling Vision 2030. This 7-year plan builds on a legacy of more than a century of global engagement, and it will guide our campus to respond to emerging global trends in higher education, while also addressing some of the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. A core commitment of this vision is to dedicate significant efforts and resources towards the Global South. Relationships with exceptional institutions like Insper are central to this effort, and we are grateful for this partnership and the opportunities we will create together. We know that the best possible education is one that includes global perspectives and creates an environment where challenges and innovations can be explored by our students, our scholars, and our faculty. As stakeholders in international higher education and research, we collectively have the ability and the responsibility to foster that environment. So, as I conclude my remarks, I want to thank all of you, my colleagues here at the University of Illinois and my colleagues at Insper, for the partnership and for the work that you have done to lay the foundation for what we know will be an innovative relationship that will create that inclusive, innovative, and excellent educational environment moving forward. Thank you, and congratulations and best wishes.
Thank you, Retu. It's now my pleasure to invite up the president of Insper, Marcos Lisboa. And while he's coming, I'd like you all to know that we are super lucky that we can have this celebration today. We thought we were going to have to wait much longer because Marcos was needing some time to recover from surgery, and he had surgery just very recently and is here with us today. So thank you.
Good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be here with you. It's an honor. Developing technology at Insper has been a challenge, a pleasure. And as in any good university, in order to produce, to educate, you better have research at the frontier. You have to follow the frontier, the most advanced research on the basics or applied research. That's essential to compose a leading university. And scale matters. To have the partnership with the University of Illinois that has such a remarkable production of knowledge, research, students on engineering, and most specifically, computer science, for us is a privilege. It's a way of getting young people to get a PhD at a top institution, following what's happening at the frontier of knowledge, to produce knowledge, to have joint research, and we're surprised that right in the first year, so many people from Illinois and Insper decide to join efforts to do research together. We did not expect that. We were planning for 2 research the first year, and then we had 10 projects, 8 were outstanding, and so we start even bigger than we dreamed at the beginning. Exchange of students, undergraduate students from Insper coming to Illinois, students from Illinois coming to a very different reality in my country. Not an impressive one, by the good reasons you have here, but diversity is essential. To know what the realities is essential. And to know better the world going to other countries and the challenge we face is essential. And in several cases, the challenge we face, the technology to solve them are there. It's a question of getting the knowledge together. And sometimes the knowledge from different areas, business, management, economics, data science, computer science, technology. We can do a lot being a university that integrates these fields of knowledge. And definitely, to start computer science and to continue the new engineering at Insper with the partnership with Illinois. And again, it's an impressive what you guys managed to do. It's a privilege for us. Thank you very much. It's a very happy day for us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Marcos. It's now my pleasure to invite up our Dean, Rashid Bashir.
All right, good afternoon. Good evening, rather. Thank you all for being here. This is really a wonderful day. One thing I want to tell you is that these discussions for our partnership started in the middle of COVID, right? And we had many Zoom calls, and I know some of my other colleagues had more Zoom calls than even I did. But then we're here, so through Zoom we were able to work out this really, really great, very meaningful partnership. So just imagine what's going to happen now moving forward, that we can start meeting in person. So thank you all for being here. I really, really appreciate the leadership from Insper here. My name is Rashid Bashir. I'm really humbled and proud to be the Dean of the Granger College of Engineering. President Lisboa, thank you so much for your remarks, for your wonderful words. So for more than 150 years, our college has stood at the forefront of engineering and sciences and really turning, as we say, the extraordinary into everyday reality around the world. Right? Our students, our staff, our faculty, and our alumni have literally, repeatedly changed the trajectory of society through curiosity, discovery, innovation, and the translation of that innovation into the practice. Technology and computing. The inventor of the transistor was here. The inventor of the visible LED is still with us here in town. I was telling you earlier about Professor Nikoloniak, who is still reading papers, while he's in town. The first web browser, and so many really, world-changing technologies have had. We're so proud that have had the impact from Illinois. And what keeps us up at night, as I was sharing with you earlier, and we talked with our colleagues, is how do we continue to attract that level of talent and that level of sort of quality of people that could continue on that trajectory. I mean, that's really what we want to do, and we have had those people come from around the world. So we're certainly hoping that this partnership will be also a source of talent for us here that we can exchange and collaborate with. So our work is actually far from being done. I believe that we are here at the University of Illinois to better the world by solving problems. And I wouldn't say that all the world's problem can be solved through computing. I think Nancy would say they can. I think they can. But I would say that computing can help us overcome so many of society's great obstacles. And now computing and digital transformation is an integral part of everything we do, actually. So, powered by the very hot job market, which I believe is here to stay, computer science enrollments have continued to soar. And it calls upon us as a college and as a department, with Nancy's great leadership, to do more and to provide more innovative, more inclusive computer science education necessary to meet this demand. In addition to the CS minor that is available to all Illinois students, and a shining example of how we supported this growth is through our very innovative CS plus X programs that we always talk about. CS plus advertising to CS plus philosophy. I mean, these degrees are just phenomenal, and they are changing our campus in profound ways. I'm really pleased to also highlight the rollout of the most recent degree options through our campus with campus leadership, and again with CS and STAT and Math, and iSchool is the new X plus Data Science program, and that's something also that I believe is going to continue to grow over time. But as we grow and develop these new opportunities in computing education and engineering education, we know that we can't go at this alone. And this is why, as Ritu said earlier too, we're just so thrilled to have many international partners, and we're just so thrilled to have Insper here with us as a partner moving forward. And we hope that this actually would be a catalyst for more partners in South America that we talked about, that through this network we can build actually more set of collaborators. So I think I just take a minute to give a special, again, round of applause to our partners and our guests from Insper that took all the time to come over here. So let's please, one more round of applause for them. Thank you so much. And again, we cannot overlook how this partnership further broadens participation across computing and engineering, moving revolutionary education and research opportunities from a local scale to a global scale, and increasing computer education access to new communities and populations to further close the future workforce diversity gap and the future workforce gap around the world that is needed for computer science. And this is just the beginning. So I know I really am so excited about what's to come. And lastly, I want to take a moment to thank some very special people. So first of all of my colleagues from both sides that did a lot of work in this past year to make this happen. So I think one more round of applause to Nancy and Irunu and Philippe and many others. So thank you. I also, very importantly, want to mention a few other names. So Mr. Peter Fox, who is a friend of ours, interestingly enough, he also was behind some of these connections that we made. So I really want to acknowledge him. He connected some of us and then kind of backed away, and then here we are a year later. Also Claudio Garcia, and also very importantly, I think just very briefly, certainly the benefactors, Jorge Laman and Marcel Telles, without whose generosity and certainly strive for excellence and their deep commitment to Brazil also and the world. Without them, this day wouldn't be possible. So I cannot, again, wait to see what comes of this next. I'm so excited. And we were just talking about how we need to, and we certainly, when we start these partnerships, we want to keep them going for a long time to come. And let's continue to work hard together and, again, make an impact on this world. So thank you so much. Thank you. It's my honor to have you here. And I'll now turn it back over to Nancy. Thank you.
Thank you, Rashid. So now I'd like to invite Irenu Gianese up to join me on the stage. First of all, he's the Dean of Academic Affairs at Insper, and first I'll let him, introduce himself and his role and talk a little bit about the collaboration, and then together we will go into a bit more specifics of what we're doing.
Thank you, Nancy, and good afternoon, everyone. Being here today is like a dream that started a year ago coming true, and the kind of reception that we have received so far makes us dream even bigger for the 5 years to come. So we are really, really happy to be here and happy to start this collaboration that from the first conversations we had that perception that we have known ourselves for several years. Just to mention the kind of synergies and similarities that we could perceive in our trajectory so far, and obviously considering the different scales of institutions. But we are very happy. I am Dean of Academic Affairs at Insper, and one of my duties is to develop and nurture international collaborations. And it's really, I'm really excited and thrilled of what we have done so far and what we are going to do in the future.
So thank you. So now we're going to describe a little bit more about what actually this collaboration is that you've all been hearing about so much. There are kind of two, well, we're going to be doing a lot of things, but we can categorize them into two types of major activities. One is research and educational collaborations, and the other is really about exchanges between faculty and students. And so I'll start off and share a few words about our planned, and already ongoing collaborations, and then Irenu will take over and talk about some of our exchanges and some of our future plans for those. So our research collaborations, as you've heard, have actually already begun. We had, as you heard also, we had planned to think that we would start off with 2 projects a year, and we'd start 2 each year. We thought that would be, kind of a good way to start. The Insper faculty is pretty small, right, and we were worried that there might not be, enough, basically kind of cycles on everyone's part to do that, but we were thrilled. We got a lot of proposals. Each of those proposals is collaborative. There's got to be Illinois faculty and Insper faculty, at least one, and then they will also be working with Illinois graduate students, since Insper right now does not have graduate students in computer science. So we got a lot of projects. We pulled out our hair trying to figure out what to do, and we decided that we would go ahead and start off with 5 projects. And they're going already. They cover a wide range of topics in computer science. They range from computer vision research to develop data-driven techniques for VR and AR, community finding and graphs, parallel algorithms for exoplanet detection, AI for audio generation, and computer science education research on immediate feedback and frequent testing. So it covers a really wide range of computer science, which is amazing. We will also be initiating collaboration. So those are already started. They started in August. And in fact, 2 of the faculty from Insper faculty that are collaborating on that are spending this semester here, and they are already working together in person with the Illinois faculty and students. We're going to be now starting also our collaborations on curriculum development and other educational activities. And this way we'll be able to engage. So Insper is starting a new, just started this year, a new computer science curriculum. They've already done a lot of work in planning it, but they have also a lot of room for further developing that. And we have, as Rashid mentioned, we have been doing a lot of innovation here at Illinois in terms of our undergraduate computing education. We right now, actually I've lost track, I think we have 15 different computing majors right now, computer science, and 14 blended majors. We have more coming online, including next year, hopefully, our first 2 within the College of Engineering. And then we also have our new framework for blending other disciplines with data science, where the data science core is provided by computer science, statistics, mathematics, and the iSchool. The first 4 of them have been approved, and students can actually apply for them now to start next fall, and more of those will be coming online. So Insper is also a very experimental and innovative, institution, and they're, ready and willing to work with us and our faculty on doing educational innovation. So we're really, we're quite excited to see about what will happen with that collaboration. And I think another thing is that we're going to be thinking about in terms of educational innovations. So in addition to our, really innovative degree programs, we've also made a lot of innovations in educational technologies with things that were developed right here, such as a Prairie Learn system and computer-based testing framework, which lets students come in and basically have the possibility to test frequently on a topic and at other times scheduling it that fits with them. And this has been shown to improve learning. So we are all going to be able to share those innovations with the Insper faculty too, and think about how to possibly bring those to an institution like Insper, which is very different from ours, but still has opportunities for exploring educational innovations. So now I'm going to let Irenu come and talk about some of our exchanges.
Thank you, Nancy. The second dimension is related to exchange, student exchange and faculty exchange. As Nancy mentioned, we already have 2 Insper faculty members spending a sabbatical semester here, not only with the opportunity to establish research collaborations with Illinois faculty, but also to learn with the pedagogical advancements that has been developed here to bring to our program. And also because we have been very, from our point of view, innovative in our new Bachelor of Computer Science, try to share some of our recent accomplishments, so we can also inspire Illinois faculty to continue to innovate. We also have, as a dimension of this collaboration, the opportunity of having future Insper faculty engaged in postdoc activity at Illinois and participate in the Future Faculty Fellows program. Not only to being able to come back and become Insper faculty, and maybe some of them will also join other institutions in Brazil. And this is an important part of our collaborations. By collaborating with Insper, Illinois is not only have an impact on our institution, but also in Brazil, and maybe, as we have discussed, to extend this collaboration and the impact all through the Latin America region. Our students will also benefit from coming here with an experience, a program called the Summer Research Experience for Undergraduates. Actually, we have just started the Bachelor of Computer Science, but we have already graduates from the computer engineering degree. So we expect to start next year sending some students here, either from the Bachelor in Computer Science or computer engineering. We also have the opportunity to send graduate students to do their PhD at Illinois and be co-supervised by Illinois faculty and Insper faculty. And that may be also a major contribution to the preparation of future faculty for Insper and for Brazil. There are also opportunities for our undergrad students to get a degree, a bachelor degree in Brazil and a master degree at Illinois in sequence. And by starting this collaboration, we defined, as Nancy said, and I tried to describe, a set of dimensions to develop, good stuff in our relationship. And the more we talked, we have talked about these opportunities, we can already envision much more. So more good things are yet to come from the relationship that we have started this day.
Thank you. So you can see we have a lot planned for the future. Now it's our time to do kind of a formal recognition of this in a partnership. And I'd like to invite up, I guess, for sure, Marcos and Reitu, and we will have an official presentation of this beautiful photo you see up here. This is, maybe I should explain a little bit. The bottom part, the bottom part of the photo is Illinois, and the top part of the photo is Insper, and then we have both of our, institutions named on it, and we have these two photos framed here, which has the date of today on it, and we'll have one here at Illinois, and Insper will be able to bring one to Insper. So I'm not sure what the
Maybe you can just
official-
come over here.
Olá.
The two of them, and then we can do a group photo maybe. Should we turn off the projector? Would you like us to turn off the projector? Can we turn off the projector? How's that?
Would you like me to move this center stage, the plaque? I can move this over for you.
Okay. Yeah, this was the part I wasn't quite sure how it was supposed to go. So maybe just with the two of them first?
Supposed to be a presentation from Ritu to
Marcos,
this.
você quer que eu pegue sua...
Well, we're honored again to have this wonderful relationship with Insper, and this photograph that has both of our institutions symbolizes what we hope will be a century of collaboration, partnership, innovation, and excellence. So thank you.
Thank you.
Feel free to lift it off and
I think it's okay.
So
I think it's okay.
Whatever you want to do.
We would like to have maybe a photo with more.
Yes.
More
So
Yeah. Guilherme?
we'll take just one or two pictures now, and then we'll have some more remarks, and we can do some after that. Okay?
I think we're almost done with our remarks. Philippe is having, Philippe.
Stay here, and then Philippe can close.
Yeah, exactly.
Is this the group of 10?
So we should be split between Insper and Illinois maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let me come over here.
I will make
Show that we're.
I think it's better, right? That's the idea.
Okay.
Good. Everybody just kind of turn toward the center and come in a little bit. We just need to tighten up a bit. There you go. Good. Once again, right here. That's it. Once again, say Insper. I hope I pronounced it right.
Perfect.
That's it. Good, good. And once again. Good smiles, one more.
Thank you.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Thank you. Keep one of these here and one of these. We'll
Yes,
ship them
right,
back to
exactly.
there.
We'll have one here, and then you'll bring one to Insper. And to close us off, we have Philippe, actually,
Yes.
to have
We
a
can also
few.
back.
And then we'll have a reception. So.
Thank you.
The last thing is really good stuff.
All right, good evening. Yes, I've been asked to close this event, remembering to invite all of you to the reception. That's the key task. So I'm Philippe Gobert. I'm the Executive Associate Dean for the Granger College of Engineering, and among the various things that I do at the college, well, there are three main things, right? Faculty affairs, budget, and represent the college in international initiatives, right? And you can guess, out of these three, one of them is fun. And if you pick budget, you got it wrong, all right? So it's been really a pleasure to work with our colleagues at Insper, with Guilherme, with Irneu, and their colleagues. I was delighted that they actually have a three-dimensional nature to themselves, because we've seen them so much on Zoom, and we interacted with them over the past year. It's been a pleasure working with Ray-2 and her team in establishing this collaboration or the agreement, working with SPA, working with the U of I Foundation. I tell you, this has been a very easy collaboration so far. I think the hardest part is still to come, right? There's a lot of work to be done, as you heard earlier, but it's truly has been a great pleasure. So I'm delighted to see that it's starting already, and I would like again to recognize Igor and Luciano, the two faculty members who are here on sabbatical. Congratulations, and we're delighted to have you here. Welcome to both of you. And absolutely. So I'm just going to end right here and invite you to the reception of. All right, Rashid, it's all yours.
Thank you for all your efforts. Yeah, thank you all. And again, thank you for being here. This great event will not be complete, and I really apologize earlier. I missed one very, very important name. And again, we wouldn't be here with this partnership, and certainly Insper itself, without the great generosity of Claudio Haddad. So we want to thank him and all of the other benefactors and friends who have, because of their generosity and their vision, certainly, I know Insper is very thankful to them, and we are very thankful to them for also this partnership. So thank you for all of our friends and stakeholders, and especially Claudio Haddad. Thank you very much. And now I welcome you all to the reception. Great. Thank you.